fund because I was trying to help them with their job.
Why would you get money? What?
I should have got money back because I was helping them do their job, right? Because at the end of the night, those
was everyone okay?
I assume so. I mean,
Yeah.
So
fell.
did they say, okay, thank you, sir, we're going to do something about it, and then just didn't deliver? Or did they say, hey, we got it, go back? And you're like, be quiet and head back in.
No, sir. I will not stand for this.
Real talk. So when I walked out, I walked past the officer, and I feel like because
Wait, an officer? Or was it a
officers? It was officers inside the building, right? And I was nervous. Listen.
Is this campus police, or is this like a real East Lansing, Michigan PD?
I haven't been this nervous to see an officer in a very long time. Like, wait a minute, I want to get kicked out and paid $150. So I walked past him very quickly, and I said something to the guy, and they just said okay, and they didn't do anything about it. I'm like, all right, well, it is what it is.
Did you go back in the mix?
I sure did. I had to go get the rest of the job. I had to go get.
So you swam your way out of there.
I went a little bit more towards like the back end, the side end, a little bit where the tables were, but I wasn't like in the middle of it. But I was right there. I was in a more safe spot though.
David chimes in. Kyle showing his sassy attitude side today, aka Karen Wallace.
Not Karen, just care. That's all. I cared about them kids.
I'm not a Karen. I just care.
That's what it is.
Did you get that tattooed?
Maybe next year when I do. No, actually, let me stop before y'all try to hold me to it.
Did you encourage some of the kids to mix in waters in between drinks to make sure that they're drinking responsibly?
No.
Don't leave that drink unattended.
I did not do that. I was just taking in the environment, taking in the festivities.
You must have felt old though, like very. Old.
You weren't buzzed enough. I can already tell you that right now.
I was feeling myself, but the thing is, I will say this. When you get around a whole bunch of children, like 21, 22, 23-year-old children. They are okay, you get around young adults who are significantly younger than you are, they kind of just suck the life out of you, right? Because you're just like, you guys are ridiculous.
You're supposed to, like, here's rule number one. Like, when parents come back for Parents Weekend, it's like an opportunity to, like, just let go of the Kyle that you are right now and just embrace what you're going into. You sounded like you went in with the opposite mindset and went in to ruin the experience.
Yeah, there's one of two people. The people that you're describing where it's like, oh, I'll show you how to take shots, where you really lean into it, or the person that fights against that culture. And it's like, oh, we got to be safe. We got to be responsible.
Did you have your jacket tied around your waist?
No, okay, stop it. I let the kids party. I let loose a little bit, but I'm just saying, when it came to safety things, of course I'm going to look out for the well-being of the future of America at Michigan State University.
I'm sure they were really worried about their well-being.
I was worried about their well-being.
Not you, the kids. Let them be kids.
Okay, well,
when you were in college and you were at a bar,
they look concerned.
Could you imagine if somebody 10 years older than you, was coming in there and going to security and say, "Can you make sure that they space out? This concert's getting a little too turned up."
First things first, I would have said, "Take your old behind home. What are you doing?" First thing I would have said, and secondly,
that was you.
Well, listen, it is I. I was that. I definitely was. But I can tell the kid, because when the kid looked at me when he was bumping up against me, and the girl was bumping up against me, they said, "Sorry, we can't control it." They were concerned. They were worried. So I was trying to look out.
No,
for these
they were worried because you were an old creep in the crowd.
They didn't know how to look out for themselves. So that's what I was here to do, to look out for the youngins of America, Michigan State to be specific.
This is how generational fights begin. This is why millennials fight with Gen Zs, because
you come in there and you ruin all their fun.
Yeah,
they're finally off their phones. They're finally out and about. They're at a concert, and Kyle wants to break it up.
That's a great question. How many phones are out?
Oh, everybody had their phone out for that concert. I didn't know I said, "What are y'all doing? Y'all know who this is?"
That's a shame.
Put your phone down.
I was going to say,
respect Sean.
Can Sean Kingston at a bar in East Lansing be considered a concert?
That's a great question.
It was a show. Yeah, I don't know what it was.
It's a show.
I'm going to tell you, though. I was singing.
An appearance.
I was singing my heart out. I was so happy to be there.
He's got some quiet bangers.
He got some bangers. I knew I was going to look so cool on social media. I put it on Snapchat and Instagram. I knew I was going to look so cool. I'm at a bar.
If only people knew what you were doing before you posted. Going around.
This is an interesting thing, though, because, okay, Sean Kingston at a bar with college-age kids. I went to a Wisconsin game last year on the field beforehand, and all the warm-up songs were the same warm-up songs from when I was playing.
I think that's more of a Badger marketing needs to get with the times.
No, Wisconsin music sucks.
Thank you. I've been saying it forever.
I was thinking like they haven't any new music lately.
When I say pregame at Michigan State, I said, "Oh, I am not in Wisconsin anymore." I was sitting there bobbing my head getting lit. I'm like, this is how you get ready for a football game right here. I loved it.
I actually have an idea. Like, I want to help. Like, I want to offer up my services.
No, they need help. I realized that.
To, like, heighten up the music, the vibe, the energy. I know they've tried DJs and stuff, but, like, that's not.
Why do you get to be the one to make that decision, though?
Because what they're doing cannot be any worse. How about that, Ashton?
Yeah, no, I didn't realize how bad it was until I went somewhere else.
800-990-3776. Kyle, Karen Wallace. Mostly Karen Wallace was out and about in East Lansing trying to make sure the kids didn't have a good time out and about. Plus, the Milwaukee Bucks did what they needed to do. They thumped the Indiana Pacers in Game 1 last night, as I'm actually sitting here and there's highlights of Dame and all the great things we saw in the first half, and then in the fourth quarter, because the third quarter was a smooth snooze, they kind of let up. I love how Dame actually in his press conference at the end, or the on-court interview, was like, yeah, like third quarter, like gotta, it's, a little let down. And then fourth quarter, we got back up. Kind of interesting to hear, like, they actually took their foot off the gas. Just being real. I like that. 800-990-3776. It's NFL Draft Week. The Bucks won Game 1 of the playoffs. What are you most excited for this week? The Bucks playoffs or the NFL Draft? We got our opinions. We want yours. 800-990-3776. Kyle, Brust, and Nortman with Karen Wallace next.
You're listening to Kyle, Brust, and Nortman, KBN.
And I'm sure he'll offer this opportunity again.
Absolutely
What are you going
not.
to sell? What are you going to say to Ben Brust?
I'm saying you don't get your hand on my goddamn face. No, it's a no. I can say it in different languages. No, no, no.
Niche or whatever it is.
I don't know.
Nine.
Nine. That's a firm way to say no.
Nine.
Nine.
Next time we say nine.
On ESPN Wisconsin and WisconsinOnDemand.com.
Ben Brust here for Zimbrick European off the Beltline at Rimrock Road. It's been over 4.5 years I've worked with Zimbrick European, and it's time for you to stop on by and check out all the inventory they have to offer. You can also go to ZimbrickEuropean.com for certified pre-owns, Mercedes, Audi, Porsche, electric vehicles. They literally have it all for you. It's your one-stop shop. Don't forget about Mercedes-Benz Sprinter vans as well. Zimbrick European off the Beltline at Rimrock Road. Check it out. You will enjoy it.
Suit up for the $800,000 Sports Car Series at Potawatomi Casino Hotel Milwaukee. April through May, score free play, cash, one of 4 new Toyota GR86s, or a new Toyota Supra. Play with your club card to earn entries, 5 times the entries on drawing days, and when the Milwaukee Brewers play at home. Got what it takes? Slugger, only at Potawatomi. For more details, visit paysbig.com/sportscar. Must be 21 and a club member to play.
Hi, I'm attorney David Gruber. After an accident, you need a trusted winning team on your side. For more than 30 years, Gruber Law Offices has helped Wisconsin families get the results they deserve. If you've been injured, call our firm today for a free consultation. We're available 24/7. Wisconsin's own Gruber Law Offices, proud partner of your Milwaukee Brewers. One call, that's all.
When you switch and save with Progressive, you could use that money towards golf lessons to become a scratch golfer. Progressive cannot guarantee that you will ever become a scratch golfer. Scratch golfers are really, really good. Drivers who switch and save with Progressive could save hundreds on average, and sure, you could put that money towards lessons, but if you can't hit the broadside of a barn and think you're going to become a scratch golfer, you're delusional. Sorry, just telling it like it is. Savings? Maybe. Scratch golfer? Don't hold your breath. Switch and see if you could save at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance and Affiliates. Not available in all states. It's universally accepted that golf is hard. Progressive cannot guarantee improved performance on the course.
Get in the zone. AutoZone.
Welcome to AutoZone. What are you working on today? Thinking about gas mileage. You know, changing your oil with a full synthetic oil like Valvoline Advanced can help your engine get more miles. Right now, you can get 5 quarts with an STP Extended Life oil filter for only $35.99. Get started on your next job today with the parts you need when you need them at